We're gonna mimic the intensity today. We're gonna freaking murder it. We're gonna get big fast by going slow. That's gonna be the theme of today. It's a birthday workout. We're gonna freaking kill it. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go here on the cable machine, and we're gonna go standing curls with this easy bar right here. So we're gonna put this thing on. You can use any cable machine you have access to, whether it's one like this that has arms that swivel, or whether it's just one standing that doesn't move. I'm going to position this slightly elevated here. And the biggest thing on this is that you're just going to adjust your body position to wherever this cable rests. And you know, just like we do with the standing cables or curls with dumbbells, I'm gonna have my hips back a little bit, my trunk slightly forward, and we're gonna keep our elbows completely stationary, because we know that once the elbows move and they do this, that we lose tension on the muscle that we're trying to work, which is your bicep. All right, we're gonna go. I think I've got like a massive sugar rush right now, so I just start freaking talking fast because I haven't had sugar in like 6 months. And I just consumed like 100 freaking grams. So just so you know, that's just to be warned, We're gonna go 1 minute on, 1 minute off. Let's get this thing rolling. Lord have mercy. Okay, minute is started. Okay, I'm gonna get positioned. I'm gonna tighten before I move. I'm gonna tighten my bicep. I'm gonna squeeze through the entire range, squeezing at the top, fighting every inch all the way back down. Get big fast by going slow, engaging the muscles we're trying to engage, not engaging the muscles that we don't want to engage by not doing this shit right here. 100% bicep, max tension. I'm going to utilize the isometric here at the top. That is time. Rest. We're not stopping. We're gonna go right freaking into triceps. Let's just go ahead and hit it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna move this up. I'm gonna put this right here. So I've got this slightly elevated above my head. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this bar, I'm gonna bring it down like so. I'm gonna position my feet hip width, and I'm gonna position my elbows to my side or maybe a little bit behind my side. So I'm not here, I'm not forward. I'm biasing it almost further back. And then from here, I'm gonna push down, and then I'm gonna progressively move in an arc toward my quad this way. What a lot of people do is they do this. Watch this. They think about just pushing that direction. Look how I'm not even getting full extension here. So if I change course and I think about making an arc and moving through the whole path, look how right now my trajectory, it almost becomes like I'm pushing this way initially, like forward, and then I'm moving downward. And right here, the motion changes in this arc, and now I'm moving progressively back toward my quad, getting towards maximal elbow extension at that end range. I don't know what that looks like on the camera. I don't know what you see, but I can tell you in that little change, there's a huge gap of difference. So pay attention to it. All right, let's go set number one. I've got this resistance at a certain weight. I think it's gonna be right, but we'll evaluate after the first set. On this cable machine, it's 155, but that does not translate to all cable machines. Okay, let's do it. Get your mind right. Get your freaking mind right. If we could all just do that. Okay, round one. Time is, hold on, Apple Watch is having malfunction. Time started, okay. Okay, I'm positioning my elbows back a little bit. I'm initially gonna push out and then progressively down and then progressively back. I've got my cervical spine relatively neutral, so my chin is not jutted out. My head is kind of level. Sometimes if I look at you guys, that's not something I'm advocating. It's just something where I'm trying to make eye contact with the camera. Squeezing here, fighting all the way back up. What am I not doing? I'm not letting the weight of the cable control me. I'm controlling it. I'm in the driver's seat. Set one. I would say that was like a 7, so I'm gonna go a little heavier on the next set. One of the things that, so all these things I read, I'm always looking at what do they see that I don't see, and what maybe do I see that they don't see. And one of the things that Poliquin does not talk about, that I wish I would be able to pick his brain about, would be zero acknowledgement of internal tension. He talks a lot about external tension, but what I mean by that is, with mechanical tension, there's two sides to the equation. There's the external resistance, and then I know he knows about it because he acknowledges slow tempos as being harder, but one of the reasons why is due to what it does internally on the muscle by that intentional engagement. So he's still old school enough to where he does a 1 rep max percentage, but I disagree because, and I think he would agree with this, how you move any weight can change on an instance by what you're thinking about. So that's just something that's not acknowledged by him, at least in this. Round number 2. My triceps are 100% in control. You should know the 4 steps by now. 4-step rep. What are they? Step 1, tighten first. Step 2, use your tricep to move through the entire range. Step 3, when you get to the very end range, you're going to squeeze as hard as you freaking can. And then step 4 is you're going to fight every inch in the opposite direction and make your triceps continue to eat shit the whole time. Seven seconds. It's time. Keep fighting. Who rest? Set 2.